Art is about experimentation, and that's why throughout my journey, I have learned to explore different mediums besides your traditional pencil or paint. On this day, I decided to work with some orange peels that I had been collecting throughout the week. I didn't have a plan for this art piece. I didn't really have like a fully fleshed out idea. The only thing I knew is that I definitely wanted to make a collage, but I didn't have a sketch. I kind of just planned as I went, and whatever popped in my head, I went with it. And you'll see throughout my process, that's what I did. After letting the orange peels soak for a while, I decided to take my sponge brush and dip it in the water. And after I did this, I smelt the sponge brush and it had like a very orangey scent. And I decided to use that on my paper. So I painted it on so that the paper would have that orange scent. At this point in my piece, I was trying to find a way to incorporate the orange peels. So I grabbed my Mod Podge and tried to just stick them to the paper, but I found that the Mod Podge wasn't really useful given that the orange peels were still wet even after I dried them a little bit. So I decided later to just go in with my hot glue gun. And I found that to be way more useful and sustainable. I also happen to have some dead roses. I was hoping to make an art piece out of those, but I never got a chance to use them. So I figured, why not use them in this piece? I'll say about art is that there are no rules. You can make or break them, and you could use any material and still make something amazing. And something I want artists to realize is that art is an expression. It is an expression of who we are. And to find that expression, sometimes it's good for us to branch out from the traditional medium, from the traditional way that everyone would go. Sometimes it's good for us to step out of the wide path and go into the narrow and find what works for us, what helps us to express who we are. And that could be using orange peels or using household materials, using a soccer ball. I don't know. Art is art, and it's whatever you want it to be. Throughout my journey, I've learned that through experimentation, I find expression, self expression. And I found so much joy in branching out and trying something new. And that's something that I would love for you all to realize.